Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D, about to react to this video by B with the T. It's titled Cardi B humiliates Tasha K in court again over Offset drama. Again? How many times they gonna go to court? Don't she already owe Cardi like $4 million? She owe her more money? I'm confused, but sure, let's get the tea and see what's going on. Let's watch.
Okay, you guys, so Tasha K is back in court again. And y'all, this time it's not just her taking the L. Her lawyer ended up taking an L too. So if you don't know, back in 2022, Tasha K lost a defamation lawsuit to Cardi B. A jury found that she had been spreading lies about Cardi, saying she had STDs, that she was on drugs, that she was a prostitute, all of that. And the jury hit her with a nearly $4 million judgment. Now, Tasha K filed for bankruptcy, claiming she didn't have the money, and eventually her and Cardi's team worked out a deal. Now, they ended up agreeing that she would pay about $1.2 million over the next 5 years, and in exchange she had to sign a non-disparagement, meaning she could not talk about Cardi, she could not talk about Cardi's family, she could not talk about Offset, she could not talk about Stefan Diggs. Nobody connected to Cardi, period, on any platform. That was the deal, and she agreed to it. But y'all know Tasha K does not learn. She broke that agreement almost immediately. So Cardi's legal team started documenting the violations.
She's not smart. I'm pretty sure that at a certain point you can get locked up. Like, they might end up throwing her in jail for this. Like, you can't just be like, I don't care, fuck the court, I ain't paying nothing, I'm gonna do what I want. I don't think you can get away with that for too long, you know, before they're like, all right, girl, you need to come to jail, you know? come on to jail.
And what they ended up finding is that Tasha had been doing this post and delete thing. So basically, she would post something about Cardi or somebody connected to Cardi. Cardi's lawyers would send a notice, and then Tasha would take it down, only to turn around and post something else. Now, Cardi's team literally called it a cat and mouse game. And by the time they filed their motion, they had documented over 25 violations, y'all. And you know what they say, a hard head makes a soft ass. Now, the most recent thing that set it all off is that Tasha K started talking about Offset. Now, she allegedly said something like he was down at the casino 5 days a week, he used everybody else's money to gamble, and that he will probably still be in a certain relationship if it wasn't for his gambling. Y'all know she meant he would still be with Cardi B if it wasn't for his gambling. Now Tasha K's lawyers tried to argue that Offset is an independent public figure and that she should be able to talk about him, but
she mentioned Cardi.
Team said no, because Offset was specifically named in an agreement before it was even signed. So this is where it gets even messier, y'all. So the court had already came back and ruled that Tasha had to pay Cardi's legal fees and take down any content that referenced Offset from all of her platforms. But it does not stop there, y'all. Her lawyer is also being hit with the fine and has to pay something around a 10% penalty. And part of the reason that things got so bad for Tasha K's legal team is because Cardi's lawyers accused them of citing fake cases in the court filing. Now, by this I mean cases that look like they were generated by AI and don't actually exist. So now you got Tasha in trouble and her lawyers in trouble. Now Tasha took to her Instagram and tried to explain the situation in a joking way, like she wasn't bothered. But let's be real, you are already on a payment plan for money you owe somebody that you claim you don't have. You signed an agreement saying you would stop talking about them and their family, and you broke that agreement over 25 times.
It was a shit show today in court. Nobody was prepared. It is what it is. Okay, as a champ, listen, I'm used to losing. I said, what happened, Chase? You got fined. I said, who got fined? You did. I was like, then he said, we did. I said, what do you mean, we? Hold up. We both got fined. He said, yeah, I gotta pay 10% of your attorney fees. I said, what? I'm used to losing, but I always overcome. Okay? What's the solution, brother?
Inside.
Hey, brother, stay with me. Chad was done. He was like, this is gonna be a PR nightmare. I said, what are you talking about? Just said you can't talk about people. You can't talk about them. You can't do that. Take it down. Okay, and even my content was on it. My logo was on it. Take it down. I said, okay, Chad, I'll take it down. I'll take it down. No problem. How much we owe? I don't know. We owe on Monday, but just the order's gonna go in. I was like, oh my God, we lost. We lost. We lost the war. We lost the war. But you know what I have? My dignity.
And now,
do you? There's nothing funny about being a loser and laughing about being a loser and willingly being a loser. That's not funny.
her lawyer is getting fined, and Cardi's team has made it clear that they are going after the full $3.9 million, not the $1.2 million from the payment plan. So I don't know why Tasha K keeps putting her own foot in her mouth. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this crazy situation. Do you think it's fair that Tasha K now has to pay the $3.9 million instead of the $1.2 million? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. That's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
Cardi B's legal team is back on Tasha K's head top in the courtroom. They are alleging that Tasha K continues to violate the terms of the bankruptcy agreement that she has with Cardi B. And they're saying the only reason that a bankruptcy agreement exists where Tasha K doesn't have to pay the full amount of the $3.9 million immediately is because there was a non-disparagement clause in the agreement that Tasha K could not talk about Cardi B or her family or anyone connected to Cardi B. Now, some of the blogs are already saying that Tasha K lost in court and that it was ruled that she has to pay Cardi B back the full $3.9 million immediately, and that there's a full restraining order that says that Tasha K is not allowed to talk about Cardi B at all. Now, I don't know how true that is, but here's the details of what happened in court. According to Cardi B's team, Tasha K has been using a post and delete model as a way to still directly or indirectly talk about Cardi B.
Girl, there are so many other people you could talk about. You know how many celebrities there are? Too many. I can't even keep up with all of them, okay? I get them confused all the time. I'll be forgetting people's faces. You can talk about other people. There are other A-list popping people that you can talk about that will get you views. You don't have to cover Cardi. Nothing is even really going on with her as of late. So the fact that she is just hell-bent on discussing her is crazy.
And people connected to Cardi B, such as Stefan Diggs and Offset, because they've been in the media lately. They also say that Tasha K signed this agreement knowing that she was going to violate it at the onset of the agreement, and that she posts things and then deletes them, but it's already too late and the damage is already done, and it violates the non-disparagement clause that is in their agreement. Now, I don't know what Tasha K's end goal is in this, but I will keep y'all posted on whether or not she actually lost in court.
To be a bum on the street begging for change?
Cardi B now wants Tasha K
I hate his ashy voice. Wrap it up.
The $4 million that she owes her. You got Cardi B taking Tasha K back to court, demanding Tasha K pays the $4 million instead of the amount that they had agreed to after Tasha K filed for bankruptcy. I believe they agreed to Tasha K no longer speaking on Cardi B.
I can't. He just sounds like he needs to clear his throat or something. I don't like it. Drink some water or something. Yes, Tasha K is a hot mess. I mean, she's going to end up in jail playing these games like this. Like, it's not that hard to stop talking about her girls, getting obsessed. Her, Milagro, they're just weird. Just at a certain point, take your L and stop talking about these people. This is very strange. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.